I've always been a performer. I've always been on the stage, whether it's playing flute, violin, singing, or acting. But when I was 12, I started dancing, like getting into sort of like the contemporary breakdance thing, and then saw Matthew Vaughan's Swan Lake. And once I saw that, my teacher was like, "You've got to do some ballet." So never looked back since. My first ballet class, I think I was around 14 years old, so this like small little rinky-dink ballet studio. Didn't really enjoy it, but found a better school where they actually had a men's class, well, a boys' class, and started to enjoy it much more. Did Nutcracker my first year. I was Chinese and a rat, I think. And then when I was 15, I started to audition for ballet school, so I'd only been dancing for just about a year. And I got into Central School of Ballet in London. I trained there for 3 years, and it was a wide variety of styles. We did Cecchetti, Russian, RAD, and once I was leaving there, that's when I decided that I wanted to go back to America, and I sent out videos to get an audition. In 2005, Fernando Bajones and Peter Stark asked me to come to the Orlando Ballet Summer Program to do the audition to be a trainee in the company. So flew back to the States, first time I've been back since I was 6 months old, and did my audition during the summer program, got in, and moved over here in September, and was a trainee for a year. Unfortunately, that's the year that Fernando passed away. But then we had Bruce Marks come in as a director. I got the opportunity to do Twyla Tharp, Balanchine pieces, a whole bunch of classics, even Bruce Marks' piece Lark Ascending, while he was the director. Unfortunately, he left in 2008, and they brought in Robert Hill, who's ex-dancer from ABT, and due to the recession, wasn't able to keep my job that year, so I had to move back to London. The next year, I got a job in Cape Town, in the Cape Town City Ballet in South Africa, and I love Cape Town. It's a beautiful city, but the company wasn't quite my thing, so I moved back to London. And this past year, I got a call from Suzanne Farrell Ballet, and they asked me to come on audition, and here I am now. I was actually bullied quite a lot as a child, just because I was different. I was into performing and playing music rather than the usual playing football or soccer and all the other like sort of macho male stuff. So life was tough, but I just tried to ignore it and keep on going. Especially when I started doing ballet, I was picked on for being a boy, and everyone called me gay. And my comeback to that was, well, I'm surrounded by all these gorgeous girls every single day wearing hardly anything, and you're surrounded by a whole bunch of sweaty men, and you have to take showers with them. So that was my way of getting back to them, and eventually the guys in my high school sort of had a respect for me, and it's been that way ever since. I've never had any other issues except for very close-minded people, and yeah. Well, I'm loving working with Suzanne right now, and I would like to move into a much bigger company as a sort of more permanent future and hopefully work my way up through the ranks. But right now, Suzanne is brilliant. My dream would be New York City Ballet, but who knows? Hopefully in a couple of years, we'll see.